Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to Siasat English News. I'm Ayman Omar. Telangana Chief Secretary Sumesh Kumar on Friday instructed district collectors and other officials to ensure that 100% COVID-19 vaccination is done for the teaching and non-teaching staff in government and private schools. As per the directions of Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, Sumesh Kumar held a teleconference with district collectors, additional collectors, DMHOs and DPOs to review on opening of schools. The Chief Secretary reviewed the details of students' attendance and vaccination of teachers. He said that collectors and district officials must ensure vaccination of school bus drivers, midday meal staff, cleaning staff and other senior officials who are associated with the schools. He instructed every school to place a banner stating all the teaching and non-teaching staff are completely vaccinated and that school is following the COVID-19 appropriate behavior. The restoration of the Mir Alam Mandi will be taken up by the Telangana government, keeping in mind the historical glory of the place. Historical activists in the past have expressed concern over the decay and damages to the Mandi commands which could threaten the safety of the vendors and visitors of the market. Special Secretary for Urban Development Arvind Kumar on Friday tweeted that the restoration of the market will be done under the guidance of Minister for Municipal Administration K.T. Rama Rao and that the restoration work will be carried under the review of the Hyderabad Member of Parliament Asaduddin Owaisi. Owaisi also visited the Mir Alam Mandi on Friday to inspect the area before the restoration project commences. The Telangana government has also taken up the restoration of other historic places over the past few years in the hopes of repairing and preserving well-known monuments of the city. Amazon is going to host Career Day for all job seekers on 15th and 16th of September 2021. For the first time, the opportunity is made available for Indian residents. In the event, which will be held virtually, Amazon leaders and employees will share at the company's workplace. Job seekers can join live stream to hear from Amazon leaders and recruiting experts. They can also book a career coaching session with an Amazon HR representative. During the event, which will begin in India at 10 a.m. on 16th of September, Amit Agarwal, Global Senior Vice President and Country Head, will share Amazon India's growth story. Amazon CEO will give career advice and tips and tricks to crack interviews at Amazon will be shared. For the first time, Amazon is going to host the event in countries such as Japan, Germany, Italy, France, Spain, UK and Canada. Telangana state on Friday recorded 318 COVID-19 cases, taking the tally to over 6.59 lakh, while the death toll rose to 3,880 with 2 more casualties. The Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation accounted for the highest number of cases with 82, followed by Karimnagar with 23 cases, the government bulletin have said. Active cases in the state stood at 5,736. The total number of cases was 6,59,007, while with 389 people being cured, the total recovery stand at 6,49,391. The recovery rate in Telangana was 98.54% compared to 97.42% in the country. The Central Bureau of Investigation has arrested 7 people, including 2 directors and 4 employees of a private company, in its investigation on allegations of committing irregularities in the ongoing JEE Main Examination 2021. 3 of the arrested were produced before a Delhi court and sent to police custody till 9th of September. 6 of the arrested accused, Siddharth Krishna, Vishambar Mani Tripathi, Ritik Singh, Anjum Daudani, Animesh Kumar Singh and Ajinkya Narhari Patel are from Affinity Education Private Limited. One accused has been identified as Ranjit Singh Thakur. The CBI had registered a case on 1st of September against Affinity Education and others, including its director and 3 employees, private persons and others on the allegations of irregularities being committed in the engineering entrance examinations. Samajwadi Party Member of Parliament from Sambal, Shafiqur Rahman Burke, who had been booked for sedition for his statement on Taliban, has now questioned the government on holding talks with the Taliban representatives in Doha. Burke had said in court, "I had just made a small statement about the Taliban and I was declared a criminal. a traitor, and they booked me under sedition charges. Now the government itself is holding talks with the Taliban in Doha. Now what has happened in court? Burke, who is 91 years old, had allegedly said that the Taliban are fighting for the freedom of Afghan people. India too had fought for the freedom. Later, on the basis of a complaint filed by a BJP leader, police had booked Burke for sedition. The Samajwadi Party Member of Parliament also made some statements at a press meet where he was seen defending the Taliban's move and comparing it with India's fight for freedom. The video of the incident went viral on social media. The statement from the SPMP came against the backdrop of a recent meeting held between India and Taliban. India's ambassador to Qatar, Deepak Mittal, met the head of the Taliban political office, Sher Mohammad Abbas Tanikzai. The United Arab Emirates has the most competitive industrial sector in the Arab world, according to a UN report that reaffirms the nation's position as the region's most quickly evolving, modern and competitive industrial leader. The latest United Nations Industrial Organization Global Index released places the United Arab Emirates 30th in the world in its Competitive Industrial Performance Index Report 2021 that tracks 152 countries. Globally, Germany was ranked first, followed by China, the United States, Japan and South Korea in the CIP Index 2021. The UAE was the only Arab nation that received a high performance rating in the index and ranked third in the Middle East after Turkey and Israel. A United Nations appointed independent human rights experts panel have said on Friday the imminent execution of an Iranian Kurdish prisoner must be halted and his death sentence must be repealed. Their appeal follows serious concerns that Haider Khorbani did not receive a fair trial and was tortured during pre-trial detention. He was arrested in October 2016 in connection with the alleged killing of 3 men affiliated to Basish paramilitary forces, and no information was provided to Khorbani's family on his whereabouts until 3 months later. In a statement, the rights experts have said that they were seriously concerned that the 48-year-old confession was forced as a result of torture and ill treatment. That's it for today. Thank you, viewers.